Imagine you are a small business owner. You are managing sales, suppliers, customers, everything by yourself. You don't have time to learn accounting and you don't have the budget to hire an accountant. So, what do? You write sales in a notebook, check payments through apps like MAE, and make decisions based on memory. And that's exactly the reality for Kak Tipa, a micro-entrepreneur we interviewed. She runs two businesses at once, a sewing shop and a frozen food side business. But like many MSMEs, her system is fully manual. The result? She doesn't actually know if she's making a profit and spares more time tracking numbers than growing her business. And this is not assumption. We validated this through real interviews where we observe how micro businesses actually operate. So the problem is clear. It's not that SMEs don't work hard, they simply lack simple automated financial feasibility.
Hello, let's move on with the demo section of this FinAgent. So once the user log in, they can create profile or delete profile. If they decide to create a profile, they can upload the files to give the description to the business profile or they can type it themselves. So if they upload the file, they will extract it and they will confidence checker to check with how accurate and how confident it is on the data they provide. So at the dashboard, then after the selection of business profile, the user can upload all the transaction data regardless of screenshots, whether it's Excel file or PDF file. They can upload it and then they can run it. And after they run it, they will go through these five specific agent: bookkeeping, reporting, compliance, tax agent, and CFO agent, which will then be loaded. And after they finish loading, they will give each answer based on their roles. So, and user can interact it further. You can ask the compliance using the chatbot, the AI chatbot, and as you can see in the screen, the final result is the CFO analysis, and then the financial performance will be out, and then the outcome user can download the digital files, which is the tax filing, the CFO summary, and also the bookkeeping ledger account. So yeah, that's all from demo. I will pass on to the tech stack. Thank you so much.
Alright, now moving on to our technical architecture. FinAgent is built on as a multi-modal AI finance pipeline. On the left, user can upload different financial documents such as CSV, Excel, PDF, receipts, images, and blank statements. These are handled through our front end, built using React, TypeScript, Vite, and Tailwind CSS, with Firebase hosting and Firebase authentication for fast deployment and secure user login. The backend is deployed mainly on AWS App Runner using Python, Fast API, Pydantic, UVcorn, and Docker. This allows our system to scale efficiently and remains easy to deploy during the hackathon. The core strength is our AI orchestration layer. Instead of depending on one model, FinAgent uses multiple AI services based on task sustainability. For example, AWS Bedrock Cloud handles reporting, compliance, and CFO insight. Alibaba Qwen supports bookkeeping and tax tasks, while Gemini and OpenAI acts as fallback models. For document extraction, we use AWS Tesseract OCR to read receipts, PDF, and scan documents. All uploaded files are generated reports are stored securely using AWS S3, while structured app data such as business profile, report runs, audit logs, and agent status are managed in Cloud 5 Star. Finally, FinAgent produces practical outputs such as Excel, reports, PDF, and Borang B support, with notifications sent through Amazon SES. Overall, this stack shows that FinAgent is not just a demo, it's designed to be scalable, resilient, secure, and product ready for Malaysia SME ecosystem.
The opportunity here is massive and very real. Our business model is simple. We operate on a B2B subscription model where SMEs pays 50 ringgit per month for an AI-powered finance department. Now, based on the pricing, in Malaysia alone, there are over 1.1 million MSMEs. At 50 ringgit per month, that represents a total addressable market of about 661 million annually. Now, if we focus on the 30% of SMEs that are already digitally active, that gives us a serviceable market of 188 million. And even if we capture just 1% of that, that's already 1.98 million in revenue. So we don't need to win the whole market to build a strong business. And here's where it gets powerful. Instead of acquiring users one by one, we scale through ecosystems like touching merchants, allowing us to tap into millions of businesses efficiently. So this is just not a big market, it's a highly scalable one. What makes FinAgent truly different? Let's be clear, the problem today is not a lack of tools. Tools like QuickBooks or SQL-based systems exist, but they all share the same issue. They still rely on manual input, they are complex to use, and they don't actually help you make decisions. Now compare that to FinAgent. Instead of typing data, it automatically extracts from receipts and bank statements. Instead of static reports, it generates AI profit insights that you can understand. Instead of manual text work, it prefills borrowing the instantly. Instead of reacting too late, it proactively detects fraud and anomalies. And most importantly, it gives every SME a conversational CFO. So what does that mean? Kak Tipa has been running her business for over 10 years, but she still doesn't know if she's making money. With FinAgent, she gets clarity in a flash. From receipts to real financial decisions, that's the future of SME finance.